What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube? This is the Needed Podcast, episode 195. Boss Bot Wars 8. We're going to break down Boss Bot Wars 8 this weekend. We're going to talk all about it. I still need some help from the chat. We're going to come up with the perfect format. I think I got it about 98% of the way, but the chat is not the chat without the chat. So they're going to help me. We're going to bring it in. We're going to bring it in, boys. We're going to put this perfect format to the test. This Bot Wars will be unlike any other. This Bot Wars will be one of bot sweat. We will see some bot sweat this Bot Wars. We will. Spamming buttons. Speaking of, we got spamming buttons ready to play in Bot Wars. What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Warden here, 37 months. Spamming here with 21. What's up, boys? I will tell you, I've been working hard, and I some things happen, and just, I don't need headphones. I'm not listening to anything. You know, things came together mentally for me. You know, they came together. I said, you know what? This is how to take it to the next level. This is how to finish the year. This is how one more ride. This is one more ride. This is what it's about right here for Madden 23. This is one more ride. All right? It's one more ride. MLB is going to come out. Now, I know I'm going to grind Madden still. I have planned to do that as well. But Bot Wars, this will be the one. I'm telling you. I think I found the perfect end of the year format. But we'll talk about it. So what else happened, boys? All-Star Weekend. A little white guy on the Sixers won the dunk contest. I don't really watch the Saturday night All-Star stuff. I really don't. Now, I made a comment, boys, that LeBron killed the dunk contest. Now, I believe this because back in my day, all the stars did the dunk contest. Mike, Dominique, Dr. J, Kobe, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, you name it. If they were a dunker in the game, they played in a dunk contest. Listen, hear me out. Now, they did it when they were young. Kobe did it, I believe, as a rookie, right? LeBron never did it, you know? And it made it seem like he was too good for All-Star Saturday night. And if you're the best player, you got to set the example. The example you set is the one the rest of the league will take. You know, so we haven't had the stars in the dunk contest like we should have. Now, people say, wow, there's better dunkers that aren't the stars. Sometimes you got to realize All-Star Saturday night not really about the best dunker or the best three-point shooter or the best. You know, it's really about we want to see the stars compete in something, right? We want to see the best players. You know, and I think everybody's known that there's always been better dunkers in like the N1 mixtape tours or street ball. There's always dunkers. James the Flight White is one of the best dunkers ever. Never sniffed the NBA. So, like, we understand that these guys, there's some great dunkers that aren't in the NBA. And there's probably great dunkers that aren't superstars. But at the end of the day, you want to see those superstars out there competing, you know? And I think just LeBron never doing it kind of brought that star level of the event down, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, we've had some great dunkers in the past. Like, Dwight was probably the biggest star to do it since then. And if you guys remember, when Dwight was doing a dunk contest, it was kind of lit. The Superman dunks, Dwight was tough. But he was also a star in the league, you know. And two of the best dunkers ever, Levine and Aaron Gordon, great dunkers. I'm talking, they're definitely both top 10 dunk contest performers. Their battle was probably the best. Blake Griffin as well, right? But those guys aren't the stars that Blake and Dwight and LeBron and guys like that are. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like your best stars got to do it. Now it would be Ja. Ja's probably one of the best dunkers, but he don't want to do the dunk contest. You know, I don't know. I think it just hits different. It does hit different when the stars are doing it, for real. Excuse me. My man Ironhead, what's up, buddy? With 16 months. Let's go, Ironhead. Jones in the building. Slim Ghost, there he is, 37 months. Slim, I heard you had beef with Legend, the boy Legend. That's what I heard. I heard old head Legend, it might be your pops. That's what I heard. Now, I'm not saying it's true, and I'm not saying who told me, Slim, but Ironhead was 16 months. Slim with 37. War with 37. Bot Wars is this Friday, is the playing tournament for all you guys. Main event is Saturday night, as always. What's up, Callahan? Peanut, what's up? Matty was in here earlier, and then he had to go make... Now, I'll talk to you about this. This was while we were playing Apex the other night. Matty said he makes waffles into peanut butter sandwiches with ice cream. How do we feel about the meal? Now, I'll be honest. I used to bang with the peanut butter on a bagel. I used to like that. Can't lie. I used to do peanut butter on a bagel. But Matty said he made a peanut butter waffle ice cream with... It was nuts. Now, honestly, I would probably eat it with honey. Yeah, peanut butter on a bagel is not bad. No ice cream? Oh, well, waffle, peanut butter, and jelly sandwich. How we feel? How do we feel about peanut butter on waffles, boys? W or L? I'll be honest, I'm a peanut butter guy. I am. But I'm a crunchy peanut butter guy. And I don't think you can go crunchy peanut butter with the waffle. I think you got to go creamy peanut butter with the waffle. Crunchy is the only way, but I think you can't go crunchy with the waffle. I think that's a little foul. The ice cream took it to the next level, you know. A nice layer of vanilla bean. Who's saying no to that? Who's saying no to that? You know? Now, we also had the All-Star game. Do you guys watch that? Now, I'll be honest, I'm a fan of the Pro Bowl and the All-Star game. I've always been a fan of those. One, for me, it was always like one last game to watch the Eagles players. You know, I was always excited to go watch like McNabb play for a quarter or Westbrook or something, or like Vic or something. That was always cool to me. Like, this is my last chance to see them play, right? I don't know why people always hated it. I don't know what they expected, but it was always fun for me to go watch some dudes play a little bit more. Now, the All-Star game was always the same way. I love the All-Star game. I still do love I love the NBA All-Star game. I think it's the best. I do. I love the new rules. They need a little bit of tweaking. I love the elimination ending. I love that. It needs a little bit of tweaking. The game has become a three-point shootout rather than a dunk contest. Back in my day, the first three quarters were like alley-oops and windmill dunks and stuff, right, boys? Now it's like just shoot threes. And I will tell you, nothing pisses me off more than the half-court three-point shot. Or any three-point shot where you're like too far away is like, why are we shooting that far away? Back in my day, I was taught to almost hold your feet sideways so you can be as close as possible and still count for 3 points. I don't understand the 40-foot jump shot. Maybe I'm a boomer, but like, what is the fascination with this? Of course you're going to make someone... All right, and we had to say, T-Man, you're right. It's probably about Steph Curry. But at some point, we got to realize that Steph Curry is an alien when it comes to shooting the basketball, okay? No, but for real, like, now, okay, biology teacher, if they add the 4-point shot, now it makes sense. But Logo Lillard, bro, they don't shoot well from that far away. It's just a bad shot. It's just a bad shot. It really is. Maybe I really am a boomer, but they don't have to play defense. They don't have to try to rebound the shit. It's, you know, half of the time it's air ball. You know? It's a bad shot. For some guys, wide open at 40 is better than tight defense. Yeah, but this is the thing, Monster. Let's be honest. You're right, V, and that's what Paul George says. It was a bad shot. Now, I'll tell you guys that most of the time they're not shooting these shots with no seconds on a shot clock. They're like bailing. They're doing them right away, right? Like, we're going to come down the first 10 seconds of the shot clock, I'm shooting this. I'm not talking about the All-Star game. The All-Star game was boring as shit because they shot them dumbass shots. And let's be honest, everybody shot half air balls from half court. Let's just be real with that, okay? Now Jason Tatum went off. What was Jason Tatum shooting? Realistic jumpers. And he was hitting all them joints. You ain't see Jason Tatum at the logo. Nah, he was right there on the line with his feet on the line. Dame hit that shot on Paul George, but see, Dawson, you got to understand that he took that shot. The game was tied, right? So there was no pressure if he missed it. If he missed it, so what? You go to overtime. They were also up like 3-1 in the series, so there really wasn't pressure on the series on that shot. That shot he hit on Paul George was a fuck it. If I make it, I make it. If not, we go to overtime. It is the whole NBA. Now, I don't know if it's the whole NBA, because the Sixers don't do that dumb shit. I'll be honest. They don't do that dumb shit. They don't. Harden not doing that dumb. In fact, don't get me started with the Sixers. No, Tatum is a fucking monster. And honestly, I just hope a white guy doesn't win MVP. This is crazy in my life that I'm saying this, but I am Team Giannis through and through. Team Giannis for MVP or Team Tatum. I even be Team Luka. Let's go, Luka. I just don't want that big fat shit to win another MVP. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's crazy that I've become a fan of everybody but that fat shit. Now, I will be honest. I love Giannis, dude. I really do. I like his attitude. My man went to the All-Star game, played with a torn ligament, and got a bucket and subbed himself out. All just to be an ambassador of the game, dude. I love Giannis. I really do. I really like Giannis's attitude. I like it. I like his just dedication. I like his just tenacity. I don't think Tatum is the MVP. Sha or Ja Morant? I don't know. I ain't going to tell you I studied Sha. I think Ja Morant is the most overrated player in the NBA because he has pink dreadlocks and he dunks on people. Just being honest. He just dunks. If Ja Morant did layups, y'all wouldn't even know who he is. Brown is not better than Tatum. I really like Jaylen Brown, though. And I'll tell you why I like Jaylen Brown, right? Because Jaylen Brown used to be ass. Jaylen Brown used to just be a body, like an athletic wing. He couldn't shoot that well. He couldn't, dribble that well. He couldn't. And now he's, legitimate, a close to top 10 player in the NBA, Jaylen Brown. He worked on his game so much. He became, a bona fide all-star, without a doubt. And I didn't think he was that good his first couple years. He was just athletic. He was he was just a body, is what I say, I'm just saying, maybe he's not top 10, but he's a bona fide all-star. I don't hate on Jokic. I only hate on Jokic because they because of numbers he's better than Embiid. That nobody watches them and says, Jokic is better than Embiid. Nobody watches. They just look at the stat sheet, Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marcus. He was a body. He was athletic body defender because she couldn't even shoot that well. But now, Jaylen Brown stepped it up. Giannis is the best player in the NBA. And honestly, I don't even think it's questionable. I think he's the guy you pick first every single time. Yes, just based off their physical presence, their durability, their leadership. Yes, Giannis is over Durant. Giannis is low-key going to be a top 10 player ever. If he stays on any type of trajectory, dude, He really is. I don't know if people want to realize it. Like he really is. Tatum over Durant. I mean that. Nah, I mean, I'm anti Durant, dude. I really am. Nobody cares about Durant. Durant don't even really have fans. Can we just be honest? Like, Durant has just been second fiddle to LeBron for 20 years, dude. Or however, he's just been second fiddle. People used to root for Durant, and then once he joined Golden State, everybody just lost their passion for him. Do you understand? Yeah, like, everybody lost their passion for Kevin Durant. You know? Durant is amazing. That's another guy that could arguably be top 10. But when he went to Golden State, it's just like he killed the league for like 2-3 years. And it's just everybody lost passion about the argument, really. Nah, I mean, I could argue that Durant has been the best player for like the last 5 years. But you're right, like, yeah. But it's not even about wanting a ring. It's more about, like, when you go to the team that, like, beat you, like, that's just a little different. Nah, he's definitely a Hall of Fame player, A1. Let's reel it in a little bit, okay? Let's reel it in a little bit. I don't know. There has to be some middle ground between Dame Lillard, who I killed because he doesn't want to go to a different team. You know, like, where's the comp? And that's why, like, people say Harden quit on the Rockets. Like, dude, you played 8 years there. Like, what's the limit for you to say, you know what, this is gonna get it done. I want to go to a different team. What's the timetable for that? You know, like, what is the limit? You know what I'm saying? Dame has 0. Jokic got the number 1 team in the league. He got expectations now. But Dame definitely has 0. That's why I'm like, Harden, bro, everybody quit on the Nets. No, I think the Nuggets are good. Now, Marcus, I disagree with that. I think the Nuggets are good. I think they play really good basketball. I really do. I think the Nuggets are good. I really do. Well, honestly, the league is really... Now, the Suns went and got Durant, so everybody thinks they're the favorite, but that team is soft, dude. We all know Booker's soft as shit. Ayton is soft as shit. Chris Paul kind of sus. I mean, Durant is Durant. Let's be honest. If Durant is healthy, that team probably is the favorite. But the West is tough. The East is tough as hell. The NBA is tough as fuck right now. It really is. The NBA is tough. You know? Well, the Nets went to shit. But, like, yeah, that's what they lost. But I think the East top 4 can win a title. The East top 4 is, or top 5, really. Who's the top 5? I think it's top 4 with the Cavs. I think the Cavs are good. The Bucks and Celtics are elite. The Sixers are good, too. You know, Cavs and Sixers are good. The Bucks and Celtics are elite, honestly. I think the Bucks and Celtics, if they're healthy, they're the 2 best teams, I think, in my opinion. But I think the Sixers match up good with the Bucks. The Celtics, we losing in 5. The Celtics are, I don't know why the Sixers can't beat the Celtics, but they beat the shit out of the Bucks, I'll tell you that. So hopefully some way the Bucks can beat the Celtics, and then we can play the Bucks. I don't know what happened with the Nets. I honestly don't know. You know, obviously when they got Ben Simmons, you guys realized. Me as a proud Ben Simmons fan and supporter for many years, I know what happened. I can explain Ben Simmons' career easily. Now you guys can't front. First 3 years, Ben Simmons' trajectory was high. He was looking like a Hall of Fame player. Seriously. Ben Simmons' trajectory was really high. And there was one thing that happened to him that changed his life. It was the hack of Ben. The hack of Ben ruined Ben Simmons because he was so embarrassed he never wanted to go to the line ever again. And because of that, he didn't want to go to the line. He ran from it. He was afraid of it, you know. And this is why I always respect Giannis. Giannis will go to the line if he shoots 0 for 20, and he'll keep going to the line. You know, Ben never understood that. He was afraid of free throws. Now I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. And my man Just Juice with 18 months. This is, as we talk about fouls, when people bring up fouls for like Embiid and Harden, I think, first of all, it's a terrible argument. Getting fouls is the most productive thing you can do in a basketball game. I swear to God, making the other team foul you is so productive for your offense and, more importantly, your defense. One, you get the other team in foul trouble. You stop the clock. You slow down the game. You get free, easy points if you can shoot free throws. And on top of that, you get to set up your half-court defense so you don't have to play transition defense. So not only do you get free points, now you make the other team have to score half-court points against you. It's a win-win. Getting fouls is the most important, or one of the most important things to an offensive basketball team. Swear to God, it is awesome. It is such a good thing. And what always pissed me off about Ben Simmons was that he didn't want to go to the free throw line. Where in actuality, even if you go to the free throw line and you go 0 for 2, you're helping the team to an extent. You know? Ben Simmons just got to get better. He don't care enough, dude. He don't care enough. See, and that's another thing, Dev. Everybody, they flop. People have been flopping the whole forever. Jordan flopped. I watched Allen Iverson scream every time he went to the hoop. Ah! And that's part of basketball. I don't know why you guys just started watching the last 2 years. You know? Getting to the line is so beneficial for basketball. You know? Yeah, but everybody kind of knew that. And my buddy always telling me, if you're in college basketball and you can't get to the tournament, what type of player are you? Seriously. Especially if you're at a Division I school, like in a big conference, you can't get to the tournament? Not win the tournament. You can't even get in? I think every player has a arc of their career where when they're young, like Luka, his first like 5 years, they all love him. Devin Booker is on this part of the arc. He really is. Like when you're first getting Ja Morant, still on this part of the arc. Everybody loves him, right? 5, 6, 7 years, that arc start hitting. Now you start getting the hate that Harden, Durant, even Kyrie getting, like, and you start getting that crazy hate to the point where honestly, when you're supposed to be washed, like Durant and Harden and boy, like you're mid-30s, like now you're getting hate on this dude that's done it for 12 years. Like, what is that? Ja is ass. Ja is not ass. He's just the most overrated player in the league. I think Harden's really good. I love Harden. I love Harden. No, the Clippers have too many players. They really do. The Clippers have like 12 players. And the Clippers roster is like, I don't know what the hell they did. Oh, man. Devin Booker is baby Kobe. That shit like 24-year-olds say. Devin Booker is baby Kobe. Oh, Jesus. And Kyrie. Kyrie don't have the passion that Kobe had, first of all. Now, I'm no longer a Kyrie hater because people have been hating on Kyrie way too long. People have been hating on Kyrie entirely too long, boys. They have. Like, and the hate at this point is just like, it's just corny. The Kyrie hate. I see. First of all, I don't think Kyrie's a bad person. I don't think he's an asshole. I think he's just not 100% in on basketball, and not that he doesn't care, right? Like, I don't want to say he doesn't care. Like, Ben Simmons don't give a shit. I just think he's a little bit of space cadet. I compare Kyrie's it's like Aaron Rodgers. Like, you're a little bit of a space cadet. Like, you're not all the way, you know what I'm saying, boys? Like, you're not all the way dialed in. Kyrie didn't want to play on his birthday. Exactly. What the fuck type? Who the hell are you? A 16-year-old girl? Like, what are we doing? You don't want to play on your birthday? What type of queen shit is that? Yeah. I don't want to play on my birthday. Motherfucker, what do you want to do? You want to have a party? You want to wear a fucking hat? Yeah, shit like that. It's like, you cannot compare a person like that to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant didn't even know when his birthday was. He knew what time practice was. So don't compare Kyrie to Kobe Bryant. That's for fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that shit is lame as fuck. I can't lie, as an adult male, I haven't celebrated my birthday in like 20 years. How old am I? 35? Yeah, it's probably been about 20 years since I celebrated my birthday. The last one was probably the 21st, and I don't even know what I did. I couldn't even tell you. One time I got a telescope, or a microscope for my birthday when I was like 8. A microscope, you know? Come on, you're an adult, dude. Like, let's grow the fuck up. It's another day. Yeah. Kyrie, I don't want to play basketball on my birthday. What type of shit is that? Man, it's not about Kyrie not. First of all, the vaccine is a whole wild ass conversation, right? The problem with not getting the vaccine is you put that shit before basketball, right? Like, you hurt your team by not taking the. It's not that he didn't take the vaccine. It's like, one, you can't play basketball if you don't do this shit. All other 14 players on his team took the shit, right? And they looking at him like, bro, what's up? Like, dog, we out here hooping. Like, dog, what are we doing here, bro? Yeah, I don't really care about the vaccine shit that much. All I said is that he's not 100% in. Like, his mind is not 100% in basketball. That's all. I don't think he gives a shit about his teammates. I think he cares about himself and what he want to do. He's one of the best talents in basketball history, for sure, but, you know. You know, so I really don't know. All I know is that the Kyrie hate is getting old. I don't think he's a hateable personality. Like, I don't think he's an asshole, right? He don't give me asshole vibes. Like, Ja Morant and Devin Booker, they kind of asshole vibes, right? I get more airhead vibes from Kyrie. He's more of an airhead. And I feel like hating on him, he's like low-hanging fruit now to hate on him and say negative things about Kyrie. So, you know. Yeah, he's a space cadet is my word. Aaron Rodgers. That's what I feel like he's like, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeah, I love going to NBA games. The Sixers play here in Cleveland. I live in Cleveland now. The Sixers play here March 15th. I'll go to that. You know. Shiz, are we Kobe hating? Well, Kobe played in an era where it wasn't the same thing, man. If Kobe played with 4 shooters now in this spread out ass basketball, it'd be unfair, you know? Just think, like, Kobe played with Bynum and fucking Powell and Lamar Odom. You know, like every bucket that even like Jordan and Kobe got in AI and dudes that were volume shooters in the 90s and the 2000s, that shit was like, they were hard to get buckets. You know, it wasn't easy ass lays and people was just wide open, you know? I think scoring was a little bit harder individually than, you know, not that defense was better. I just feel like the way the teams were constructed, the way the game was played was so much different that it was harder to score. Like, you see so much scoring right now. It's like ridiculously easy, you know? You know? I'll be honest, Go to BZ. The Sixers be fucking playing. We don't be taking enough. I feel like the Sixers don't take enough days off. This dude Embiid be playing. If he healthy, he don't take like rest days. Not like he used, like for real, seriously. Cause like, all right, Embiid has finished second in MVP back-to-back years, right? Last year he should have won. Scoring champ. Fucking Jokic was like the 7th seed. Last year was Embiid's year, right? Now he's going to fuck around and win the scoring champ back-to-back years as a center. Maybe Luka's going crazy too. Now, the year before last, Embiid missed 20 games, and they said Embiid missed too many games to be in the MVP race. And you could see that changed because he could have won MVP 2 years ago, but because he didn't play enough games, they gave it to Jokic, right? That was the argument. He didn't play enough games, so we're not going to vote for him number one. Okay. So the next year, he played as many games as he could. He really didn't sit out that many games. You know? I feel with injuries, as far as people like sitting out for injuries and stuff, injuries are like, I just feel like faith, like I guess it's just going to happen. You know, if you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt. You know, the biggest one is Derrick Rose when Thibodeau left Derrick Rose in the game against the Sixers and he got hurt. And, you know, that could have happened in the first quarter, dude. It could have happened, you know. It just sucks it happened when it did and stuff like that. Like, if you're going to get injured, if God wants you to get injured, you're going to get hurt, you know. That's how it goes. Brian, by the way, this all started with our conversation on the All-Star game. And back to the All-Star game, because we started talking hoops and we started going on a tangent. Now, I like the rules of the All-Star game. The problem is that it has to be a close game in the fourth quarter. People say, why don't they play? They never really play defense in the All-Star game. It's just whether if it's close at the end, they're going to play defense. But it has to be close. You know, and this new elimination rule where they have to score 24 points, whatever team is winning has to score 24 points to win. It's awesome, and you guys have seen it come down to the last couple possessions for a couple years now. However, the problem is if one team is leading by so many points, which was the case this year, they were up by like 12 points. It's just not realistic for the other team to fight back that much, you know. So I think they need to make it to where like the max point differential needs to be like 8 or something. You know, like since it's to honor Kobe, let's say whatever team win, like the max points you can be up is only 8, right? That way, okay, and now it's realistic for us to play defense here in the fourth quarter, you know. It's not realistic to play defense if you're down by 12 points and they only have to score 2 buckets to win. Like, that's just not realistic, you know. The Madden bus, I told you guys, 10,000 subs. And honestly, with the way my life has changed, it might be like 20,000 subs. Because how am I going to, like, do the family thing and go on vacation with the bus? It's just not realistic, you know. How is that complicated, Joe? Like, what is complicated about that shit? Like, what? Are y'all slow? Arab? Regional bus tour. Yeah, we'll go to Pittsburgh, Indianapolis. I'm doing good, Arab. I'm doing good. Never bad, never better. Boss Bot Wars this weekend. Two weeks to what? What's 2 weeks, Uncle? What's 2 weeks? Oh, drive on the bus on the 2 weeks? Okay. All right, I told you, 10,000 subs, dude. Bot Wars Live is in the works, boys. We got to find a venue and find money. And I don't know what you guys think this is, you know, as a family man. I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been to the Hill. I've eaten a sandwich with fries in it. What's it called in Pittsburgh? I once drove to Pittsburgh from Philly to watch Boogs play in the Steelers Club Series, and he lost to Ish. I believe Ish. Yeah, so that was tough. Permantes, yeah, whatever. I had one of them sandwiches. I'm still drinking the Gamer Subs green tea. You guys can exclamation point drink in the chat. This is what I use for energy. I've been up since 5 a.m. Yesterday I passed out. I slept all night. It was a good sleep. I had a good night's sleep, so I'm well rested. But I have been up now for going on what, nice little 16 hours. So we'll see. That's what I drink. That's what I get. Permani Bros. Yeah, that's what I had in Pittsburgh. Yeah, good place. Good place out there in Pittsburgh. Good stories. Tough scene. But let's talk about Bot Wars, boys. Bot Wars Live will probably be in Vegas at some point. And this is... Alright, boys. This is kind of... The Bot Wars Live is kind of... inspiring this event. It's kind of inspiring this event, because, well, let me just show you guys the video. All right, we're gonna start with this. All right, boys, EA hit me up to be on the MCS broadcast team this year, and I was super hype. After Zoom calls, after meetings and everything, they ghosted me again. They didn't want to go in that direction, but the direction we're going in is up with Bot Wars, Boss Bot Wars 8 this weekend. Can't wait. We're going to spark it off with an open tournament Friday, February 24th for Xbox. Make sure you guys sign up. Make sure you guys get it in. You will be competing to win a spot in the Bot Bowl, the first annual Boss Bot Wars Bot Bowl. This is going to be more of a competitive tournament with all the bots throughout the year, the guys that put on the best performance. We're going to put them into the tournament, and we have a spot for you. All you have to do is win it on Friday the 24th, and you'll be able to compete for the $1,000 prize in the Bot Bowl on Saturday, February 25th. And we got an open spot for the chat to choose, because the chat is not the chat without the chat. The chat is going to choose one person, whoever they like on Friday from the open tournament, whoever they want to represent the chat going into Saturday, they get to choose. The winner moves on. We have 6 bots all ready to go. Boss Bot Wars 8. This is going to be the most competitive, most intensified, most high stakes Bot Wars ever. Make sure you guys tune in this weekend. Must have face cam. This is going to be a tournament. This is going to be the Bot Bowl. This is going to be the end of the year. We're going to pick the best bots throughout the year. We're going to add the best bots throughout whoever had the best performances throughout the year will be in the field. Also, whoever wins Friday night will be in the field. Never too late. Exclamation point BBW8 in the chat. You guys can sign up. The tournament will start at 7 o'clock on PlayStation 5 is banned from Bot Wars for the rest of the history of Bot Wars. So this tournament will just include all the greatest players in Bot Wars. I don't know if eventually we'll have a point system for Bot Wars, and we're going to have whoever did the best. So if you guys like, we're going to have Bobby, Voles, Salt Nation. We're going to have, whatchamacallit, who else? Geezy going to be there. We're going to have spamming buttons. Earl is working. Ragusa is also working. Earl can still make it. Now, first of all, Earl and Ragusa have an unlimited pass. So if they can make it, they can play. We make exceptions. We make exceptions for Earl and the Racers. We make exceptions for those guys. All right, because Earl is the grandfather and Ragusa is like the grandmother, So they get excuses. So we'll see how it works. That's the 2 a.m. game. This will be a sober Bot Wars for the first half hour. But, like I said, I did not pass out. I took a nap, okay? It was a nap, all right? Like I said, we're going to take Bobby. I have 6 bots right now lined up, right? And we're going to have one winner from Friday, right? Whoever wins Friday is in the tournament, right? All you guys can play. All I ask is that you have a face cam and you stream. It is 100% free. It's on Xbox. It's 7 o'clock on Friday. I hope all you guys try to play. We'll try to bring up all your streams, get as much attention to all the streams that you guys play that I can. So anybody can play. So, you must be saying we got 6 bots, plus the winner makes 7. Who makes the 8th? The chat chooses. This is 100% going to be about the chat. You guys can pick anybody you want from Friday. I don't care if it's the first person y'all see lose. That sucks. The chat will decide. We will make a giant poll, and the chat can decide who is going to be brought over on the Saturday to play in the tournament. You know. We're going to have a poll. Why would we not have a poll? Well, anybody that plays Friday is going to want to play Saturday. Like, they're not going to play Friday. You know, they'll get picked. Chat abilities. That's a great question. We're not having any restarts, as this will be an 8-person tournament, right? This will be an 8-person tournament. All right? So that's 7 games. So that's a long-ass night. We might even have to overlap some games, stagger some games. So there's no restart. Chat gets punts. My man Hurts was 22 months. 1 punt all night. I think that's the right rule. You know, we're kind of growing into the big leagues now, boys. Too many chat abilities will dilute it. You know, what are we thinking? But at the end of the day, the chat is the chat. You know, so privacy. What's up, man? You have to stream Friday, face cam on, or you're cut, or you automatic forfeit. I don't care if your face cam is from your phone. It doesn't matter, all right? If I got to look up your nostrils, are you playing? Then that's just how it goes. ScoMo is not in yet. I told him he could play Friday. But I just feel like, how can ScoMo duplicate that effort? You know, I just felt like... I feel like he needs to retire from Bot Wars on top. Why would he try to come back into what he did in Boss Bot Wars 7? Why would he try to duplicate that? You know? He should stay to the packs. He retired an absolute champion of Bot Wars. You know? So, obviously, if he wants to play, it's open for everybody. Anybody can play on Friday. Literally anybody. Yeah. His legacy, he's got one of the top legacies in Bot Wars. Somehow Earl does too, although he's lost a lot of games in a row. You know? But I am prepared. I am prepared that Earl will have to work and Rag can't make it. So I was prepared for that. But Earl said he might try to make it, so I will make way, you know. I've asked Gut Fox multiple occasions. He is not interested. Xerxes continues to ignore me from playing ScoMo. So, you know. But we do got Salt Nation. We do got Bobby and Voles and Geezy and the spamming buttons, man. Spamming buttons. Apparently, there's a lot of beef. If Earl's game is before 8 p.m. Pacific time. I did ask Throne. Now, he did not confirm. It sounded like he was going to play. But he did not confirm yet. But he was asking me questions like, can I use Quadfather? Throne asked, can he use Quadfather? And then I was like, all right, so I said, yes, it's encouraged to use Quadfather. There he is, ScoMo. Like, why would he play again? So, Throne asked me, can he use Quadfather? I said, yes, it's encouraged. And then I said, are you locked? Does that mean you're locked? And he hasn't answered me yet, so I don't know. That was 12 hours ago. He hasn't even seen the tweet, so who knows? He could be on a bender. Who knows? I don't know. Is Mays back? Mays? I don't know. Who do y'all think Mays could beat? Seriously. Love him. But who do y'all think he could beat? Who would y'all put money on Mays for him to beat? Seriously. Like, your life is on the line and you got Mays to beat somebody. Who are you picking that Mays would beat? A random chatter? A lot of people. Mexi Brown. Okay, yeah. Mexi Brown, yeah, that's. You're right. I can't lie. Every time I watch Mays, he be beating people. But I only have 2 instances to go off of Mays. Like 2 years ago, we matched up in one of the tournaments, and I was a little afraid. I can't lie. Every time I play like another streamer or YouTuber, like in a big game, I think me being the Madden champion, I can't lose these games, right? I can't lose to like Throne and Maze and shit like that. So like I'd be low key nervous when I play them because I hold, you know, my drawl is that, you know, I'm a Madden champion. I'm supposed to be better than these shitters, and I was scared. And I can't tell you, Maze might have been the easiest game I've ever played. I was like, holy shit. Then, when he played Throne, now as a man that's played Throne and Madden a lot, I hold him in decent light that he's pretty good, you know. But I didn't think he was just like, no, they weren't drunk as hell. I was. All right? Don't be no. Don't confuse my condition with theirs, okay? Kiv versus the Trap House. Maze versus We Hoopin'. But listen, boys. Listen. Everybody can play. Do you understand that? Everybody can play. Okay? It's going to be a tournament. So there is no individual matchups. We're not making matchups. In fact, Friday night, we're going to randomly draw the bracket. Friday night. Do you guys understand that? We're going to have an empty bracket, and we're going to spin a fucking wheel and fill out the bracket. Random as shit. Okay? We have the names. We have the personalities. We have the mics, the cams, and the crowd. All right? Who's the favorite? I don't know. Are these the biggest games spamming buttons will ever play? As far as I'm concerned in his Madden career, I think they are his biggest games he's played. I've heard Salt Nation is on fire right now. I heard he is like belt watch right now. I heard. We've seen Bobby probably perform the best on Bot Wars history. You know? We've seen Voles almost make the live event, but he lost by 35 in the win and get in game. We've seen Geezy. No one labs harder than Go Geezy. And I can't lie, nobody loses harder than him either. His lab to lose ratio is crazy. Like it makes no sense. Dude, like holy shit. If I practiced as hard as that motherfucker and lost, I'd be looking at a bridge right now like, dog, this ain't for me. Dog. No, he not like Master Gamer. Master labbed the wrong shit. Geezy be labbing the right shit, know what to do, and he just fucking lose. I don't know. But he's prepared, and you know. I witnessed Geezy play 24 hours a day in lab, and then he lost the first 2 games. Boop, boop. This is a great jacket. I love this jacket. I paid $160 for this fucking jacket, all right? I'm going to wear this shit for the rest of my life. Losing in the Super Bowl or not, boys, okay? My son might wear this goddamn jacket, okay? It's actually super high quality. Nike Tech, you know? Bro, what I saw ScoMo do on Bot Wars, boys, I wouldn't bet. Dude, I don't know what happened to him. You're talking to a man that's watched millions of ScoMo games. I've watched him play. I've been inside the mind of ScoMo. He is fucking awful. Like, he is terrible. But what he did, he transformed into a monster. I don't know what the hell got into him. He was user picking shit. He was dotting. He was juking. I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know. He was like, yo, he really like, dog, ScoMo really leveled up. And he leveled up. I don't know what the hell happened. And that's what I'm saying. Why would he want to like try to like? Why would he try to duplicate that? You know. I don't know. Bro, he beat the shit out of Michael. Oh, god damn. That shit was bad, boys. So at the end of the day, boys, this is going to be the first annual Bot Bowl. This is going to be the first one. So at the end of the year, we're going to have our regular Bot Wars, 2 or 3 throughout the year. And every year after the Super Bowl, we're going to have the Bot Bowl, okay? And we're going to pick our best bots throughout the year. We're going to add them to the roster or add them to the tournament. And we're going to have a big champion of the year. That's going to be the 2023 Bot Wars champion of the year, you know? Do we make a belt? Do we look into making belts for this? Or do we go trophy? What do we do, boys? I don't know how to make, like, I really don't know, like, what to do. A bot belt. Custom, do they have, like, custom belts. Championship belts. Trophy smack. Okay. This is it right here. This is it. No, we're getting a belt. We're getting a damn belt. All right, finish. Gold, of course. Strap color. Might go with the blue. Camo strap? What the hell is this? Snake skin? Alligator? Select your ribbon color. Oh, we can get real nasty. Do we make it just like super nasty? As nasty as possible. Oh, no, let's do this. That's hard. Where can I like... Where can I like upload shit? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, that's kind of hard. Hold up. This is kind of hard. Hold up. This is kind of hard. Oh, shit. I mean, it's got to be. Oh, the silver looks kind of tough. Hold up. Hold up. The silver looks kind of tough. I think gold is the way to go, though, boys. Gold is king. Are we right or wrong? Silver? The silver looks kind of icy. It does. With the logo, it looks icy. But gold is gold. All right, poll it is, boys. Listen, chat's no troll. I've always thought gold is like just like that's first place, right? Like gold is first place. Like, all right, poll, 1 minute poll. Get it up, get it up, get it up, get it in, get your votes in. Gold is elite. Gold is elite. Now you don't mix gold and silver. You don't do that, TJ. Come on now, we gotta figure it out here. Gold is elite. Everyone has gold. Boss Bot Wars is silver. Are you saying the bots don't deserve gold? Is that what you're saying? Gold is winning slightly right now. Gold is winning slightly. This is the logo. I don't know. Maybe I could go with like. I could go with the actual. This one. Oh, that one's a little big, but I could make it like. Oh, we could actually shrink it. Oh shit. I feel like with the trophy is kind of ass. I kind of like the other one better. You know. Because you guys got to remember that we're going to have words and shit on here. All right, what gold wins. All right, good comms, good comms. Now I feel like plate ribbon color. I think you just got to go black. White leather? This is kind of involved right here. Exactly, Fredo. That's what I'm saying. Alright, by checking this box, you agree that you have the rights to the artwork you uploaded. Yes. Text ribbon 1. What if I do like 2023 bot bowl? What's ribbon 2? What's this one? Gotta put the hashtag there. And do I put their name in here? Do I put their name in here? It's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. Yo, that's kind of hard, dude. I can't lie, boys. Hold up. That's kind of hard. This is actually super fucking hard. All right, what can I put over here though? Like, it should be like Madden 23, right? We should have like Madden 23 on one of these shits, right? If we put like Madden 23, like even like the, what if we just put like the logo of them? All right, so y'all agree we can put Madden 23, right? The needed logo on one side. That's a good comms. This is good comms. This is kind of good comms from the boys right now. These are good comms from the boys right now. Okay. And we put the Madden. This is hard. Yo, this is hard. Get a sponsor? I am the sponsor, boys. No, we will remember. All right, so TrophySmack.com. All right, so we're locked in with a belt. I think we're locked in with a belt every time. Are we locked in with the belt, boys? Belt is a lock. Belt's a lock. Belt is a lock. The Bot Bowl every year. Now the problem is that I'm gonna have to wait to see who wins to put their name on it, right? We agree, right? I gotta wait to order. Shit. Honestly, whoever wins, I can get them to customize it any way we want, right? Like, what do you want on it? You want like Salt Nation 25K strong? Like, whatever you want on the belt. Hand deliver the belt, pull up and hand deliver the belt and make a vlog. Driving to Cali to meet Balance Chakra with the belt. Like I'm fucking Tony Gonzalez. That would be nuts. I mean, a lot of people live on the East Coast. The big $1,000 check. There is a prize for $1,000, $1,000 prize for the winner. Now, I also said we're going to give $500 to the best person on the mic. I don't care if they lose in the first round. If you guys think they're the best on the mic, and you know who decides all this, the chat. The chat decides who is the best on the mic. You know. Bobby might win that. I mean, I'm just excited to see these matchups. I'm excited to see these matchups and how they're going to go down. But more and more as the week goes on, we will figure out exactly, you know. Is Elway in February still good? Okay. Get this guy the fuck out of here. I think he's new here, though. I really do. But he had 100 messages, so I didn't think he was that new. I made some calculated decisions as that timeout went on. I definitely made some calculated decisions there, boys. You know, I made some calculated decisions there in that 3 seconds. So we're making a belt. Yeah. I can't lie. Who I was watching today? I was watching Zan for like 5 minutes, and his chat gave me anxiety. Oh my God, they gave me anxiety. I wanted to throw up. I was like, you guys really aren't that bad. You aren't that stupid. They're just like, they ask the dumbest shit. They really are just fucking like clueless, dude. Oh man, collaborating? What's up, collaborate? We have a lot of Canadian viewers actually, which is kind of cracked. I didn't know Canada liked football. Respect to the Canadian viewers. Oh, I gotta get the link. There is a link. The tournament is live, boys. By the way, you guys can sign up right there. There it is. There's the tournament right there. Click that link. Head on in. Head on in. Streamer Awards. Boom, boom, boom. Modern Warfare 2 ranked play. I mean, you know what I did do? I did ask permission to stream on the W Plays YouTube account. So you need to ask permission, and you're not allowed to for 24 hours. You know. Madden 24 make or break. I did see a article how Madden 20 was make or break. Is Madden 24 make or break? I think they'll still have abilities, so I don't know how much the game is going to change. Like I just put out a tweet of this video and the link. I'm going to pin it to my profile, boys, on the tweeter. If you guys could share. The boys could share. Do we want rapid fire? Are we still here? Well, what happened with rapid fire, Bobby, was that we're going to have Meet the Chat for most of these new podcasts. We're going to have some type of guest on. So that's why I kind of got rid of that segment. Normally there'd be a Meet the Chat, but because we were talking Bot Wars, I was like, we could just talk Bot Wars. We don't need to have a Meet the Chat this week. That's why rapid fire gone. So I feel like that made sense. You feel what I'm saying, boys? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Madden's make or break. They need to make it more fun. Xerxes actually made an amazing point, boys. I'll be honest. He made a great tweet that made a lot of sense. I forget where it was. I think I just clicked media. But it made a lot of sense. I didn't expect him to have a good tweet. But I can show you guys this. Yeah, Xerxes said, I truly do believe Quadfather and King Henry being put into Madden 23 right as it becomes free on Game Pass is not a coincidence. Madden 20 was the biggest Madden in recent years for casual players and viewership, and one of the main reasons how dominant the run game was, plus Dickerson. Any player can run the ball on offense if the blocking is good enough and you break the first tackle. Not all casuals can pass. If EA is going to try and save Madden, I do expect 24 to have way better run blocking to cater to casuals. So like it makes sense. That's why Madden 20 was so good. People could score. People fucking suck at this game, boys. I'll be honest. Like the skill gap in this game is really high. It really is. And people suck at it. They throw interceptions. They can't run. And they quit. So, you know. End the pandemic. Yeah. Well, listen, the pandemic, if they were throwing interceptions, they'd have found something else to do in the pandemic, all right? So the fact they were able to run the ball, everybody gets a good scheme going. Is that right, Shiz? What scheme did they patch that you got going? What scheme did they patch for on you, Shiz? What did they stop you from doing? RPOs? What did they patch this year? What scheme did they patch? I need to hear this, Shiz. Let's hear it. I gotta see what you guys say. Loop blitz. First of all, they've been trying to patch a loop contain for fucking 6 months now. I don't think so at all. I don't think Madden 23 has been for casuals at all. RPO flat wheel. Does Madden go to a streaming service? What does that mean? Where like you don't have to buy a copy? Like Apex is? I mean, I think it should. I think it's time to get with the times. Yeah. My man AJ 32 months. I think Madden should definitely go streaming service. They patched man coverage. They keep making man coverage ass. I don't know what scheme they patched right there, though, Shiz. Was that a scheme? Freeform passing is a scheme? I don't know. $100 a month to have every card. That would sound wild, though, or like that would be fucking nuts. And it would low key be kind of boring. I don't know. Part of the grind, whether it's money or whether it's grinding to earn coins and win Super Bowls, is improving your team. Like that's kind of part of the grind for me. I don't know. Now, listen, I haven't always been a Madden streamer, a Madden professional, a Madden person making money from it. I was just like you for a long time, boys, okay? I just happen to be a lot better than you shitters for my whole life, so I was able to win a lot and, get coins that way. So I wasn't always this person that, tax write-offs and shit. That wasn't always my life, so, you know. I never knew the struggle of being ass at Madden. No. I don't know what the hell I would do. Not even ass. Like, if I was, 60% win person, I don't know what I would do. I don't think I would like it as much if I was, shitty at it. I think that's a good video game, though. If you're, not that good and you still have fun. Fortnite is one I think we all sucked at. And we all had fun on Fortnite, right? That was always fun. The first year of Fortnite was a blast for everybody. Even Warzone and damn any of these battle royales. I think that's just where the battle royale is goated because you can kind of have fun and be shit. I don't know. So I don't know how to make Madden. I kind of equate it to MLB where I'm kind of like a shitter. Not a shitter. I'm not a shitter now. I'm a World Series player. 3-time World Series player this year. But it's I don't know if that game was fun when I'm losing. Yeah, UT, that's a good point. I want to say, I don't know what I want to say. Is MLB fun? No. The MLB grind is fucking trash. Games are, and when you suck, it's one, you got to join a game. So you're in a game sucking, and you're sucking for an hour. You just like, and you're striking out. You got no runs on the board. You don't have base runners. You're just taking it. You're just Oh, wrong button. I don't know what button I hit. No, but for real, like, baseball is a badass game to be ass at in real life or everything. Like, you're just sucking. Like, football, I don't know. I've never played football to the point where I was trash. Like, I don't know. But the best thing about MLB was BR. That grind was like, BR, first of all, the games are like 8 minutes, right? And then if you lose, it's like, shit, at least I get to draft a new team. You know? The BR format, I will tell you, is probably the best Ultimate Team format in the world. Whether it's my team, NHL, MUT, Diamond Dynasty, the BR format is elite. It really is. I wish Madden had something where Draft Champions was relevant again. You know, so no. If MLB had a comp mode, people would care. I said this today. Nobody gives a shit about MLB because nobody cares about winning. All right? That community doesn't want to compete. They don't want to play hard. They don't want to play tough games. They just want to giggly, do debuts and keep it moving. Okay? Period. Like, AJ and Gunsky are two of the best MLB players in the world. They don't have no desire to fucking compete. They don't give a shit who they play. For real. And it's like friendly quits. It's not a competitive scene. You know? Cause like that game doesn't have the same background as Madden has had for all of us in our lives of playing our friends and playing our family and trying to win when we were, you know, it wasn't a game like that, you know? Like their community was kind of grown on the internet or on, you know what I'm saying? Or on YouTube or on Twitch. It wasn't that game didn't have the stigma that Madden has had for 30 years, you know? Astro got a Madden scholarship. That's super dope. Maybe we should have him on the podcast to talk about it. That'd be a great guest. That would be a great guest. Great guest. Great guest. We have 7 people in the tournament already. Let's go. Let's go, boys. 7 people signed up for the tournament already. Let's go. All right, boys. Let's see how many unbannies we have. Do we have a lot? Do we have a little? We have 5. Nice. As the kids say, noise. We hooping versus Maze. Here we go. Yo, I don't like this guy because, you know, this guy's a Packers fan and just hates on the Eagles. I don't understand it. Oh my god, fucking echo. Apparently I have an echo. Apparently. Thanks, boys. I think all you guys should say it. It would make it easier for me to see. He fried in the Super Bowl. It's just disgusting. Chad is just disgusting. Bear. Oh my god. Yo, this dude Bear. I swear to God. Why do the nastiest people? Why do I have the nastiest people? Rohan. I'm sorry for calling little man little bro. Won't happen again. Can't lie. This is soft brand. This is soft band. This is a crazy band. Rohan is nasty. It's always somebody, bro. It's always somebody. It's always somebody. It's always somebody, boys. Always, ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? All right, boys. Boss Bot Wars 8 this weekend. This weekend. Wide open Friday, boys. This was the new podcast, episode 195, though, boys. We went over Bot Wars, everything about it. Stay tuned. Hit the bells on everything for notifications on updates. We're going to keep pushing out updates, keep pushing out promo. The open tournament is Friday. It's on Players Lounge, !BBW8 in the chat. It will pop up. Follow that link. Sign up. Xbox only. Don't ask for PlayStation because it's the most boring shit station system in the world. We've gone through it. We've done it over and over and over again. It's been nothing but a disappointment. This won't change. You won't carry PlayStation. You won't make a difference. No. I'm sorry, PlayStation guys. You're just going to have to watch from here on out. It's sad, but, you know, you guys are just disappointed for like 5 Bot Wars in a row, you know. But this was the podcast 195. Shows every Tuesday. ! Podcast in the chat. We are on YouTube on our own channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. We're closing in on 300 subscribers on the YouTube channel. That would be dope, boys. We're going to put more effort. We're going to have more guests. Next week, we will try to have whoever wins the bot bowl this weekend, we'll try to have that person on for episode 196 for sure. So we're going to keep rocking, keep going, and keep growing the podcast from where it is, boys. But make sure you guys tune in this weekend. Set all those notifications because it's going up.